Peace and blessings, family. It's your brother Hakeem X, and in this video I want to read y'all a chapter called Little Pure Food on Market by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and How to Eat to Live, Book 1. So it starts off as, there is no way we can ever enjoy good health unless we obey the teacher of health, who advises us the proper way to eat. No people has ever been as fortunate as the lost and found members of the black nation, so-called Negroes, to receive guidance of life from God himself present among them, the God who will bring about a total change of civilizations of this world, who has the histories of how people practice a way of life for themselves back into the hundreds of thousands, millions and billions of years. Should he not know the best way to eat to live? The devil is a race of people for experimental purposes, whose way of life the people of the God of truth, justice, and righteousness did not intend to follow, but had followed for a short time. Remember, our success is obedience to the will of the God of truth, justice, and righteousness, as we have been obedient to the devil and following and practicing other than truth, justice, and righteousness. What we eat, I will repeat, keeps us here and takes us away. This is God's teaching to me, and it is so logical that there are no questions. This race of people experiments on everything other than good. This includes what they grow and prepare for us to eat. There is very little pure food on the market today, and there will not be any pure food on the market tomorrow. If they prepare it for you because they are experimenting on your life to see what can take you away and what they can keep you here with for a certain length of time, our lives are limited by what we eat that this race of people, meaning white devils, prepares for us. The earth brings forth good food the natural way, but the food is poisoned by other ways. The fertilization process they use as the preservatives are all poisonous. They know in their limited time of 6,000 years to rule that they are experimenting on themselves and us too. Even the very earth is poisoned, where they are experimenting on growing food for their markets, because it is the almighty dollar they seek and not the almighty health and long life for you and me. God will help the enemy devil, but since by nature they are not made of good, they cannot prosper under that which they do not practice. Eat one meal a day and get the best you can out of what is before you. The most important thing of health which prolongs life is accomplished by not eating poison food, which shortens our lives and brings disease into the body. This is accomplished secondly by not feeding the stomach too often. All the white race referred to as the Christian European race eats too often. From 2 to 4 or 5 times a day, they are feeding their stomachs with some type of food. They even eat sandwiches between regular meals, or as they call it, they have brunches and lunches between their regular meals. The stomach begins to be stuffed with various kinds of foods and more foods from the time they awake in the morning until they are asleep at midnight or later. They even eat late at night and early in the morning if they awake, although they have already eaten 2 or 3 heavy meals the previous day. Their stomachs are continually churning and trying to digest a combination of meals. Then, in addition to eating frequently, they eat nuts of various kinds and candies full of nuts, which the stomach is unable to digest without harming its delicate digestive tract. Trying to digest these various poisonous foods forces the stomach to empty all of its digestive juices, thus causing it to wear out early from hard work. The loss of our stomachs can cause the loss of our lives. There is a limit to the amount of digestive juices that starts flowing when our food enters our mouths, and it continues until it is in the large colon of our body. Some of the foolish people, when they hear of eating once a day, laugh in fun and scorn and say they cannot live like that. You most certainly cannot live alone eating 3 and 4 meals a day and stuffing your body with hog, tough beef, lamb, and veal, or any meats. By nature, the human body was not made to digest meats. Meat causes a great shortening of our lives. We all eat meat. I eat meat also, but it's certainly not good for us. I do not, however, eat pig. We should not eat any kind of bird when it actually comes to the best diet for our bodies. No kind of bird should be included except the baby pigeon, called squab, which eats its food from its mother's mouth after it has been chewed by the mother. Allah God has taught me that as soon as the squab is weaned from his mother and starts eating its own food, we are not to eat it. No grown pigeons or other birds, not even chickens, are good to eat. Of course, a lot of chickens are raised for the market on corns, oats, and other various types of food, because such food quickly fattens the fowl. When they are raised in the above-mentioned manner, the chickens do not have a chance to eat poisonous foods, such as worms, bugs, and filth, which they will do by nature. They will eat anything the hog and the buzzard will eat, if allowed the freedom to do so. We are by nature vegetable and fruit eating people. Bread is also bread is also for us to eat. Eat good bread and good fresh vegetables and fruits. Although all of us are not able to eat the right foods, I warn you to stay away from the pig. And I warn you not to eat more than 1 meal a day. Allah, God, and the person of Master Farah Muhammad, to whom praise is due forever, has taught me that we are to wait until we are very hungry before we eat. And after we eat, we are to wait again, or wait until we are very hungry before we eat again. 95% of our sickness comes from eating before we are hungry. Frequent eating puts our stomach to work before it calls for food. Let us eat 1 meal a day or 1 meal every 2 days as Allah God has appointed for us. And that is it for the chapter called Little Pure Food on Market. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you turn on post notifications to be notified the next time I upload the next video. Peace.